Drawing won't bite, scare, or attack us, but still we're often afraid of it. It sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? So let's defeat that fear with a few tips. First one, ignore that little voice that is always making you feel down. Often when starting a new drawing or even learning something new, our minds sometimes try to sabotage us, telling us we can't do this or that, and well, in a way, that voice is right. It's more than normal to not be successful at first try. Drawing is a skill that we develop. It's impossible to be super good at it from the get-go. No one can do that. So yeah, ignore that little demon in your head, accept that you might fail at first, but do it anyways. You can't learn without falling first, so accept that and embrace it. And for that reason, you should accept that not all of your drawings will be good. Get all those bad drawings out of your system. Also, bad and good is a matter of perspective. What is bad for you might be good for someone else. It might serve of inspiration for other people. As you grow as an artist, you'll also have a different perspective on what is good or bad. You'll notice that as you start to enjoy your drawings and style more, you'll do less bad drawings. This is not only because you've improved, but also because you stopped categorizing your art as good or bad. You can acknowledge that you drew something pretty that you enjoyed, but note a mistake here and there, and that you can fix it in future illustrations. We are so afraid of what people will think of our art that at the beginning nothing is good enough. We'll see most of our drawings as something bad, especially if we had some difficulties here and there. I remember that I used to struggle a lot with this. But nevertheless, I'd share those drawings and would actually receive good feedback from them. Again, what was not good enough for me, it was for other people. So it doesn't matter if what you drew is good or bad, what matters is that you learn something from it so you can better in the future. Bad drawings are good for you. Are you not used to drawing faces? Then that's great, that's part of the challenge. Draw those things that are hard for you, make all those bad drawings so they can turn into good drawings. You can't get better without doing it, so enjoy the whole process. And if these tips are helping you so far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more motivational videos and drawing tutorials. Now, drawing can be very overwhelming. It's a very big subject with lots and lots to learn. So a good thing for you to do is to start small. You don't need to learn everything on day one. Actually, that won't be really good for you. So choose a subject, let's say faces for example. You want to get better at drawing portraits so you can draw cool avatars for you and your friends. Then that's a place to start. But maybe don't try to draw a whole face just yet. Let's break this subject into even smaller steps. For example, we can start with the overall shape of the head. Learn the proportions, what kind of shapes to use for it, different views and positions, and practice that. Now that you got the hang of it, let's try and learn how to draw some eyes. Fill some sketchbook pages with different types of eyes of different styles and sizes. Try drawing them in different positions, and then it's time to draw them in the face. Going from drawing just eyes and then framing them in the face can be harder than it seems, so take your time with that. See where the eyes usually go, explore how big you want them to be, try drawing them higher up or closer to the nose. You make the rules. What matters is that you're learning with it, and at the same time you might be exploring your own style. Whenever something feels too overwhelming for you, see how you can make it simpler. Can you break it down into even simpler steps? Then go for it. Now, one of the reasons that we are so afraid of drawing sometimes is that other people might see our drawings. That makes us afraid that people won't like our work and even say bad things about it. Well, even if that's possible, chances are it won't happen. Usually the art community is generally very supportive, but nevertheless, if that's something you're afraid of, keep this in mind. You don't need to share every piece of art with others. Some art can be just for yourself. It's okay. I have tons of art that I never shared with anyone. As artists, we do like to share our creations, but there's no need to feel obligated to. Deep down, we're drawing to ourselves first, and for others second. Keep a secret sketchbook. Whatever you draw in here is only for you. This is a place where you can experiment, make up weird and crazy drawings, and make mistakes. Sometimes things that you draw here might come in handy for future projects, but these are yours only, and this way you'll be less fearful of the results and of what anybody else will think of it. And now finally, accept mistakes and learn with them. Yes, I did mention this a bit at the beginning, but I really want you to understand that you're supposed to make mistakes. There's really no other way to learn. When drawing something new, accept that mistakes will happen, that you'll need to draw it more than once and find a solution to your mistakes. If you enter every single practice with this mindset, you'll see that drawing will be much less scary. You've already accepted that you'll make mistakes and that you have the time to learn and fix them. So what else is there to fear? Just sit down, experiment with your art, enjoy the whole journey, like and subscribe, and as always, keep on drawing.